Oh, I told you. I told you. You know what this is about. Ooh, this is the day after the Mayweather Pacquiao fight. Oh, May 2, as Pacquiao called it. May 2, I win. I do this for God. I'm beating him because God's on my side. God's on my side. You got Freddie Roach just doing a Harlem Shake, sitting there talking about how Pacquiao gonna bust Mayweather's ass. Oh, I was for Mayweather. I said that Mayweather was gonna win.
And to me, I don't.
Because you said because Pacquiao was the underdog.
He was, and he landed more punches. Look,
he didn't land more punches.
Okay, well, we've gone back and forth.
We have the stats. We have the stats, but he thinks that fucking Mayweather paid some people off.
Look, even Mayweather, I said it before, even Mayweather's corner, his father said, "Why are you fighting scared?" He was scared.
His father wanted him to engage more. His father wanted him to be more aggressive. Mayweather said in the post-fight interview, when they asked him, they was like, "Why did your father say you were fighting scared?" He said, "Because the crowd, every time Pacquiao would throw a punch, and Pacquiao missed a lot more than he threw. Every time Pacquiao would throw a punch, the crowd would cheer."
I just want to say one thing.
I have a DVR.
That post-interview sounded like it was scripted. Because every time he would say, he's a great competitor. He's a great competitor. At the end of it, like it sounded like it was scripted. Like he was ready.
It probably could have been scripted.
It seemed like it was scripted.
Because he's 48-0. Oh, the man is undefeated. The man was quick. Everybody's like, "Oh, he ran. He ran." Let me tell you guys about boxing. Okay, it's like a fight anyway. Are you going to stand there? Somebody throws a punch at you. Are you going to stand there and try to take a punch, or are you going to try to move out the way?
No, of course. I'm not saying he didn't dodge it, but I'm just saying that.
Oh, he did the whole lot of them.
I'll give him this. Pacquiao had him. He just didn't do anything with it. I'll give him that.
I know you saw that footage. Pacquiao was like,
he was working the ribs for me.
Pacquiao was, and then Mayweather was like this. Mayweather was like this. No, he looked at him and was like,
I would have knocked him out right there. But
he ran out of juice. He ran. Get it?
Oh, wow. Wow.
He ran out of juice, baby. Even the experts said that Pacquiao looked a lot smaller in this fight than he has in previous fights in the past. I wonder why that is, huh?
He could have lost the weight.
Could have lost weight for what?
Look, man, when you got so many fucking restrictions on fighting and a whole bunch of shit, like, that's a bitch move. You going, I'm not going to agree until I get 60-40. I'm not going to agree to the arenas, and I'm not going to agree until you do this. I'm not going to agree to that. That's a bitch move. Fighting's about fighting. That's why nobody respects him.
He said he didn't agree because he wanted to do Olympic style testing, and then Pacquiao, I don't give a fuck what you motherfuckers say. Look at the things. Stop being Pacquiao stands and Mayweather fucking haters. Because he said that
it ain't about Pacquiao. It's about a bitch move. How you gonna set all these fucking rules up and it's the fight's under my terms? Or no fight at all. That's a bitch move. That's not a fighter.
This was the biggest. Pacquiao never seen this kind of money in all of his fights.
Doesn't matter about money. I'm talking about the sport.
No, I'm saying like in all of his fights combined, Pacquiao won a 50-50 for what?
Yeah, what you mean for what? He's part of.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
It's about fighting. It's not about money. It's about fighting.
It goes back in the past.
That's why none of these great fighters respect him on a certain level.
If the thing about it is, the great fighters in the past. You think Mike Tyson was making the same amount as
but
wait, hold on. The other champions that he fought, you think Mike Tyson was making the same amount as them? No, Mike Tyson was making landslides amount more than his own.
Yeah, but he also when he was fighting the end, Tyson was fighting for money because he was broke. But when he first became a fighter, he was fighting to fight. Okay, that was the main thing, was to fight. And Mayweather is money.
Okay.
It's not about fighting with him. It's about money.
Boxing itself is about money. How many boxers do you see get screwed over out of the Bob Arums, the Don Kings, and the what's the other?
Yes, because you don't. Oh, you're not dumb. You're inexperienced. Boxers are inexperienced with promoters. I'll give you that.
Promoters rate
real
boxers.
Real fighter is about the sport,
anyway, let's
not
go
about
back.
the money.
Let's go back to the sport. There's no. What was it? Muhammad Ali once said, the hands can't hit, but the eyes can't see. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Now that's what Mayweather was doing. He was floating, dancing. He was dancing. Pacquiao was like, and wait, I forgot what round it was. I'm actually gonna I'm not gonna put that video up there because that's like pay-per-view copyright check. But Pacquiao, Pacquiao after one of the rounds, he looked at and his corner was like. Because he couldn't touch him.
Went over there upset in round 4. He went up there and like, look, I might have a situation on my hands.
Okay.
Now he walked away
And
with.
then-
I think they said
and
at
then
the end of
he-
the fight, he walked away with
Then he
between
lit
100
his.
and 200
What was it?
million
What was it? Round 7 or was it round 6 or round 7? Or probably round 8. I'm not sure what round it is. When he was dogging Pacquiao. Pacquiao was saying on the
Yo,
ropes like,
this what I don't like. Everyone was interviewing and talking. Everyone was talking to Mayweather and Pacquiao. Like Pacquiao wasn't throwing any kind of punches whatsoever. They come up to him like, "Yo,
nothing.
So why'd you show up the box? Did you even like?" I'm like,
Because-
really? We're watching the same fight.
I know you've seen, because the way people hype Pacquiao like he was some. No, you know this, because that's what they do in all fights.
Oh yeah, they do.
MMA,
Don't get me wrong. When he was
boxing,
landing some
kickboxing.
punches, they were like, ooh, ah. Everyone's gonna do it. So was Mayweather. It was ooh, ahs and everything like that. But yeah,
That crowd was predominantly
out-punched
Pacquiao.
him, man. He
No, he-
out-punched
no,
him.
he didn't.
Okay, he out-punched.
Yeah, I got the CompuBox numbers, bro.
Listen, man, I'm not worried about no judges because you can
It's not
pay
the
somebody
judges.
off and
It's
all
the
that
actual
shit.
punch counters called CompuBox. CompuBox. It's done by a computer. How many times a person
Yo.
throws a punch? That's not rigged.
He outboxed that man.
Anyway, you can say Mayweather outboxed him. Yes, he did.
No, Pacquiao.
Mayweather
outpunched.
outboxed him.
Outpunched.
No, he didn't.
Pacquiao outpunched Mayweather, and Mayweather outdodged Pacquiao. That's all it is. I ain't mad. You know what I'm saying? I don't like Mayweather.
Anyway, but
He's
let's move past that. I was on Twitter talking mega shit. I was on Facebook talking mega shit and Instagram. I was digging in some asses on these social media networks. But and there's a lot of people, they got to go back to character assassinations. Talk about he a woman beater. He beats women. He beat his ex-wife and his baby mamas. He has so many beatings. Same bitches I heard say that shit. Same bitches I hear listen to. These hoes ain't loyal. Oh. But now that it's somebody that you don't like, I think really what it is, people don't really like Mayweather because he is kind of cocky when he flashes his money.
Wait, did you say kinda?
Well, whatever. He's kind of cocky.
If you cut that man, arrogance would pour out, not blood. When you arrive with the Burger King man, that's arrogance. Justin Bieber in a suit.
What the
I thought
fuck?
it was a lesbian in the background.
He had fucking
Jimmy Kimmel. That went
Jimmy Kimmel dressed like Run DMC in the
What's wrong with
back.
Jimmy Kimmel? I would ever have Jimmy Kimmel than
With a Pac-Man eating a Mayweather,
hard.
but they
He's
ain't eat
hard.
Mayweather. No. Look at that. Yeah, man, just two,
hard.
baby.
He's
Get it,
going
baby.
hard.
Anyway, what was it? People talk about some, and I saw a whole lot of racial shit too. Like, come on, y'all.
Of course you're gonna see racial shit.
Like, I'm talking about there was a lot of racist.
Yes.
People, these niggers can't fight. Yeah, I said it. These motherfuckers like these niggas, porch monkey ass. Monkeys run, blah blah blah. He gonna run up a tree. I'm like, come on, really, dude? That's what you can come up with? That's the best you can come up with? Come on, bruh. Y'all can. Listen, people hate Mayweather for the simple fact that he's rich. He likes to flaunt it. Okay.
There's a difference between being rich and flaunt it. You know what I'm saying? Bill Gates is rich and he flaunts it.
No, he doesn't.
What?
Bill Gates. What do you say? Bill Gates
seen
pays
his house?
$11 for a haircut. But
That's one thing. He's got
was ever on
yachts and
MTV.
shit like that.
He was ever on
doesn't-
MTV Cribs.
He showed, yeah, but that MTV Cribs is completely different. That's not really flaunting anything because look at Redman. He was on MTV Cribs. He wasn't flaunting a damn thing. He had to ring his doorbell with two
wires together.
wires and shit like that. Yeah.
Anyway,
So
let's
it's
go
like-
back to people talk about some. He's a woman beater. Yo, I can run a list of like 70 something names I have on the thing of both male and female celebrities who've been charged and accused of domestic violence. But I know a lot of you still support these people. But now that it's not in your favor, because Mayweather lost a fight, people were talking about he's a scumbag. He's the worst human being on the planet. The worst human being on the planet. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Out of everybody on the planet, he's the worst human being. He's worse than Bush? I don't think so. I'm sorry. He's worse than Glenn Beck?
Because he won.
Because he won. Thing about it is he won. Hands down. I have the fight.
I'll say he won.
Have the fight on
hands
video.
Down.
Okay. I have the fight on video. And back in people are he's hugging. Yo. People watch I can tell a lot of you people aren't boxing fans or fight fans to begin with, because a lot of times people watch too many Rocky movies, fucking Cinderella Man and $1 Million Baby, and they think it's just non-stop action from ring to ring. Hold on, let me get this out. Because like If you watch any heavyweight fight in the past, and they look up highlights on YouTube, no. Look up the entire fight. Everybody, sorry about that, you know, we ran out of memory on the, yeah, we did. Anyway,
technical difficulties.
It's still technical difficulties. What I was saying was, a lot of people watch a lot of YouTube highlights, and they're not seeing the real fights, but if you look at the fights going back to Rocky Marciano, Jack Johnson, all these other people, all these old fights, they hugged. They quote unquote hugged. You know why? Because they get tired, or because it's part of boxing. They do like this, they rub their heads on each other, stuff like that. You know why they rub their heads on each other? Because it's fucking, you're rubbing salt and all types of other shit in the fucking other boxers' faces and shit like that. That's part of boxing. That's a tactic.
But when you're saying hugging, you include, oh, they're tired. I'll give you that. But you're not include the other thing. If me and you are boxing and I start hugging you, that means you got an advantage of me. You're working me. That's what that means.
Okay.
So when Mayweather was hugging Pacquiao way more than Pacquiao was hugging Mayweather, he was even putting him in headlocks.
But Pacquiao,
that means he was getting worked.
When Pacquiao was doing like this, ducking under and shit like that, come on, he ducked under a lot.
Yeah, but there's a couple times where he ducked under and he grabbed him like that, and he wouldn't let go. He wouldn't let go.
He's like,
he wouldn't let go.
He did sound that though. I saw he did sound.
Yeah. He was like, he wouldn't let go. That means he's trying to elongate the process of letting go. It means he's getting worked.
But he does that in a lot of his fights. Though.
It means he's getting worked.
But he does that in a lot of his fights. So
you just gotta admit that Pacquiao had him. And like I said, he had him. He didn't do anything with it, but he had him.
Pacquiao lost a lot of punching power over the years, as you can tell.
He still had him.
Obviously, he did. Pacquiao got like. I don't see this as a loss at all for Pacquiao because he made the largest amount that he's ever made.
No money.
Has he ever made in his entire? Pacquiao was happy to get that money.
Oh yeah, he is. I'm not denouncing it. I would be happy getting $100 million too, losing a fight. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't, but Pacquiao, it's not about money to him. I guarantee you, if it was no money on the table, I guarantee he still would have fought.
If it wasn't about money to him, why did he say 50-50?
Why do you say 50-50? Because that's fair.
No, because that's what Bob. No, it's not.
That is fair.
Fighters in the past never got 50-50.
That's a fair fight. That's a
fighters in the past.
Because
never
look,
got
his name is bringing just as much as Mayweather.
No, it's it's not.
Talking about those are the only two people that's keeping boxing alive. Are you serious? Boxing is a dead sport.
His name is not.
Oh my God, Pacquiao and Mayweather are the two fighters that are keeping boxing alive.
But if you. Pacquiao's numbers don't generate as much numbers as Mayweather's numbers do.
But he's still keeping the sport alive.
That's fact.
Just because he's second doesn't mean he's not keeping sports alive. Yes, he is.
Okay. All right.
What are you talking about? Name me. Oh, you follow boxing more than I do. I can't name 3 other fighters that are up there with Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. I think that's only 2 people I can name that keep boxing alive.
I think Canelo Alvarez or Marcos Maidana will bring it to Pacquiao. You know who those guys are?
No, I don't.
Okay. And I know there's boxing fans that be like, oh!
But those 2 names, Pacquiao's name is going to bring more to that table than the other 2.
Of course. But after, I'm not saying
Mayweather. I'm not saying Mayweather's name is on the same level, but those two fighting, those 2 that they're Goliaths.
It's kind of like 50. It's kind of like when Ali and Frazier fought. Ali's name was a lot bigger than Frazier's.
Yeah,
but Frazier had the title at the time after Ali had his title stripped for. But they didn't. He got 50-50. They had to get 50-50. I'm not sure what the numbers were, but I'm pretty sure they had to get. I think Frazier actually got more than Ali because Ali was stripped of the title and it was all politics.
You're saying it can go either way. You're saying if money is a thing, why he say 50-50?
But they fought 3 times.
If money is not an issue to prove Mayweather's thing, why wouldn't Mayweather been like, all right, 50-50 is fine? That's greed.
Because he's a businessman.
Okay, he's not a businessman.
Pacquiao wasn't getting that money though.
He's greedy.
No, Pacquiao wasn't getting that money. It was Bob Arum. Mayweather owns Mayweather Production. Bob Arum owns Pacquiao. Not like in Filipino.
Yeah, but it's about
sex trade.
It's about money with Mayweather. It's all about money.
His nickname is Money.
Yeah, no, I'm not. That proves it. He's not a fighter. He's not a fighter to be a fighter.
Every fighter wants to make money.
I'm not saying they don't. You're missing the whole point. I'm not saying a fighter doesn't want to make money. So a true fighter is not all about the money. Floyd Mayweather is all about the money. He's not about the sport.
Not anymore. And then he said, people was like, oh, he doesn't want to stay in there and go toe to toe with him. Look at a lot of boxers, fucking Larry Holmes, Leon Spinks, fucking what is they, Roy Jones Jr. to some ways. Bernard Hopkins, Muhammad Ali, but he has Parkinson's, Joe Frazier. You look at Roberto Duran, even Sugar Ray Leonard. All these boxers in the past that used to go quote unquote toe to toe or fought face to face or didn't duck. There's a lot of boxers that did duck. I want to say Duran used to. He was a good Bob and Weaver in a kind of way. But these fighters, when they speak now, they're punch drunk. Mayweather's like, I don't want to. He's like, I'm fighting. He's like, I'm 38 years old. I'm not trying to. I'm looking forward.
I'm trying to insinuate.
He doesn't want to be punch drunk. That's why he dips and dodges so much.
Have you heard him try to read?
Okay.
He's past punk drunk.
Punk drunk?
Like a punk.
There we go. There we go. Punk drunk.
Punch drunk.
Past drunk. Punk drunk.
Punch drunk.
Are you a little punch drunk?
He's past that. That's why.
Okay.
That's why his post fight.
So why should he?
That's why his post fight was scripted. That's why he was saying the same thing over and over again. Because you can't hold a thought. When you get punched in the face and the head for a living, you're gonna be fucked up.
Same thing goes. Have you seen MMA fighters? They got.
They're not as bad as boxers. They're not as bad. They're up there. Like Chuck Liddell. Sometimes you be like, what? But they're not as bad as boxers.
That's because they get choked out a lot.
Yeah, they get choked out and everything like that. But they're not as bad as boxers.
But if you were getting punched in the head and stuff like that, a lot of these, like I would say most of these boxers, and even a lot of former NFL players are like fucking punch drunk because they had so many concussions to the head, so many blows to the head.
It's all head.
Fucking functions the thing.
Shit.
And that's smart. That's fighting smart. If I was like my favorite boxer of all time,
but you're saying like he's saying it to avoid it. He's not
my favorite boxer of all time is Big George Foreman. I do kind of resemble him a little bit, but I'm saying like. His style of fighting was just straight raw, just going in there, fucking people up. You saw how he cut Ken Norton up, right? Oh, he beat the shit out of Ken Norton, and he made Joe Frazier do the bunny hop when he knocked this nigga out. Fucking what's his name? George Foreman.
George Foreman's fucked up too.
Not off them grills.
He got money off the grill, but he's still fucked up.
He's not as fucked up as
sometimes they say they wake up and they don't know where they are momentarily.
That's true.
A whole bunch of other stuff, man.
But George Foreman was a fighter where he could take a punch and give on. George Foreman only got knocked out once in his entire career. That was by Ali.
Okay, doesn't mean he's not punch drunk.
But I'm saying, but that's the thing. Like, damn, what the fuck? You just burped in my nose?
I'm sorry, man. I apologize.
Damn. Anyway. But anyway, getting back to the, like, I was going to go back to the racism and shit like that people were saying. It's not even about Mayweather winning. People were just so anti-Mayweather that now it went from, I want Pacquiao to win to Mayweather's a woman beater. Or Mayweather is an asshole. He's the worst human being on the planet. Or fucking the N-word, he's a coon. And all this other shit. Like, really? Why y'all going to go... Character set, why y'all going that route? Because you're the person that you, bet on or was rooting to win lost. Come on, y'all got to grow up on that type of shit. That's just really immature on a lot of people's ends. Granted, I was talking shit.
A lot of shit.
I was talking a lot of shit. I was talking mega shit.
A lot of shit.
And there's probably going to be a lot of people missing because they bet on Pacquiao and they don't got that bookie money. That's not funny, but it's funny as hell.
Like, oh shit, we got to leave.
Fuck. that bookie calling the hitman right now to collect. Wow. The bill collector's coming, baby. Oh, man. Anyway. That was our reaction to Mayweather putting the pause on Pacquiao.
Wow.
Anyway, if you like what you see, like and subscribe.
Share and comment.
Like, oh yeah, we're gonna get some comments.
Huh? We're gonna get some comments.
That last video on the Pacquiao, I stopped commenting after a while because it was way too many.
Getting heated.
They're getting heated.
Heated.
Calling N-words and shit. I was like, right,
bro. This is YouTube, so you know it's gonna happen.
Yeah, a lot of y'all like keyboard killers.
I'm surprised we haven't been called N-word more than we have already. But that was just an else comments.
Yeah, I was like,
damn, it's only been a couple.
Yeah. Anyway, as you can see, this boy, he did something to his face. He's no longer.
I shaved it off. I had an interview, so I had to shave my 1980s WrestleMania Hulk Hogan beard. Hopefully I get the job, but if I don't, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it.
Anyway, I'm Will.
I'm Franklin.
We're the Honest Jerks. We will see you next time, bitch.